Hi guys, it's Eric from Denmark. Today's topic is about Facebook Lives. Are you afraid of making Facebook Lives, or haven't you decided yet why you should make Facebook Lives? Let's talk about that today. I will just put this banner on right here. So maybe you know that Facebook Lives is the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. But you haven't really got to the part where you are going to make a Facebook Live. Maybe because you feel like, well, I have nothing to offer. Well, of course you have. You have a lot to offer. People are waiting for you to go online. They are waiting for your face to appear on their Facebook screen. So let's talk about Facebook Lives today. And if we haven't met, my name is Eric Precious, and I help network marketers and home-based business owners to take their business online using modern strategies. Let me know where you're coming in from in this beautiful world. I'm standing here in Denmark, the heart of Scandinavia. No, it's not the capital of Sweden. We are a country. Just kidding. So let's dive into content today. Maybe you know that Facebook Lives is a good thing. There's a lot of noise on Facebook, and if you want to appear in this ocean of noise, well, maybe you got to do something that other people aren't doing. And a lot of people are not yet making Facebook Live, so maybe now is the time to take the decision to go live. And why should you go live? Well, because, as I said, it's the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And you might say, well, I'm in network marketing. Why should I go live? You should go live because you can bring people value and you can help other people. You can help them with their network marketing business. You can help them how to go live. You can help them with a lot of things. So just think about that you are going live to help other people. You're not going to make lives just because you want to get people to know you. No, you want to bring some value to the table. Let me know down here if you have ever made a Facebook Live, or just let me know if you are thinking of making Facebook Lives. I have 3 steps for you today, and the first step is don't be perfect. You can never make a Facebook Live and be perfect. I have made a lot of Facebook Lives, and still I say stupid things. I stutter. I forget things. There's a lot of mistakes we can make, and well, it's better to make a Facebook Live than not to do it. So don't think that you gotta make this perfect. It doesn't exist. Perfection doesn't exist. It's better to get things done than have them perfect. And you don't need a perfect hair. You don't need the perfect makeup to go live. No, if people gotta relate to you, it's better than that you are standing with the way you look normally. Of course, it's a good thing to have some lighting, have the good light. If you're standing in front of a window, have the window in front of you, not in the back of you. And of course, you got to have some good sound, but you don't need a big microphone and a big lamp with a lot of power in to start making Facebook Lives. When I started, I was using my phone, just my simple iPhone. You can use any kind of phone if it has a camera, and I was making Facebook Lives from my car, because when I was working, it was the most easy thing to do. It was just take the handbrake and put up the phone and start talking. The light was sometimes very bad, but that's the way it is. So it's better to get things done than not to do it. So you don't need the perfect settings to make Facebook Lives. So that's number 1. You got to try to make it as good as possible, but it will never be perfect. So don't worry. And number 2 is don't go live without content. And that's very important. There's no idea in going live if you don't know what to say. So you got to use a little time to find out, what am I going to talk about? I talk about helping network marketers to go online. That's my thing. But maybe for you, it can be something else. You can talk about how to maintain your dog, how to how to train the right way, or whatever you feel like, but it's got to be something you want to talk about, of course, because if you take a subject, a topic you don't want to talk about, well, it's going to be hard when you have made some Facebook lives and you're thinking, oh, this is really a drag. So shut up. Sometimes I hate my iPhone. So you got to have some content, and quality is better than quantity. So you got to think a little about what you're going to talk about, and make a plan before you go live. That's all you need. So think about what you're going to do. And if you don't know what to talk about, well, you got to read some blog posts. You got to see some Facebook lives. How are other people doing it? Maybe you got to read some books. Maybe you got to talk to people that know a lot about the topic you want to talk about. You gotta work a little on that. And be realistic when you start making Facebook lives. I do it twice a week. And if you want to start making Facebook lives, don't say to yourself, I want to make a Facebook live every day, because it's not gonna happen. You got to make a lot of content if you want to go live every day. So start out with a live a week, or like I do, two a week. That's okay. You can get that. So that was number 2. Don't go live without content. And let me know down here if you ever have problems with creating content for your personal page on Facebook and your business page on Facebook. I know a lot of people struggle a lot with that. And number 3 is, don't be afraid to use notes. I have here right under my camera, I can take it off, I have my notes here, because suddenly the phone rings, or your child comes in and say, Mama or Papa, can I have this or can I have that? And you suddenly forget what to say. And then it's a very good idea to have some notes. And I only have 3 bullet points on a piece of paper, because if I go blank up here, I can just look at it and think, okay, I am here, and then I can continue talking about the topic. So have some notes. Don't make a complete text. Don't write a novel and read it out. So you read like 3 important tips if you want to make a Facebook live. No, it's got to be you talking and you not reading. So less text and bullet points, and then you can look down in the notes and start talking. And is it going to be easy the first time you make a Facebook live? No. When I made my first Facebook live, I was standing out in the middle of a field. Yeah, because I didn't want anyone to see me. I was standing in the middle of a field, and it was snowing. And well, my Facebook live was about, I think, 1.5 minutes. That's all. And I did it. And when I watched it afterwards, I thought, God, that is awful. That is really awful. And it was, because it's very hard to get started. But I made it, and I took the decision to make, well, I wanted to make more. And I took the decision to make one every month. No, not, I want to rephrase that. I took the decision to make a Facebook Live every day for a month. There it was. And I did it. And after that, well, it became much more easy. So don't be afraid to make your first Facebook Live. It will suck. It will sound awful. It will look awful. You will say stupid things. It's okay. Nobody's laughing. Because if someone is laughing, it's because they don't have the guts to do it themselves. So start making Facebook Lives. Please, I really recommend that you start. So that was the 3 bullet points. I will just give you a quick recap. Number 1 is, don't make it perfect. It's never going to happen. You can do it as good as you can, but you can never be perfect. And number 2 is, don't go live without content. You got to have something to talk about. And if you don't have anything to talk about when you press the live button, you're going to be very insecure, and you will really sound stupid if you don't have anything to talk about. And number 3 is, don't be afraid to use notes. You gotta use notes. And when I started, I made my notes on this. You might know the system. It's called Post-it, and it can be put on your phone when you start out. It's very good. But when time went by, I needed more space for my notes, so I have a bigger piece of paper now. But it's a very good tip. Use Post-it on your phone. And I have another tip. If people are watching your Facebook Live and they don't comment, don't call them out, because most people just want to watch what you're doing silent. And if you start making Facebook Live and you think nobody's watching, don't worry. Most people watch Facebook Lives on replay, so they will see your content, and you have content up there. And a lot of your competitors, they do not have that kind of content because they don't have the guts to get started. So that was all from me today. If you want a free bootcamp that can help you get started with your online journey, just write yes down here, and I will send you a link. It's a 10-day bootcamp that will get you started the right way. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you are using your time watching me. If you want to see more from me in the future, go up here and press notifications, the 3 dots, so you know when I go live in the future. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Usually, sometimes live happens, but I usually go live Tuesday and Thursday. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.